For those of you that don't know, I record this live over at twitch.tv/runjumpstomp, and we were talking between recording segments about games that we're excited for to come in 2019. And Kodiak Moonwolf in chat said, I'm really looking forward to getting the other Final Fantasy games on the Switch as well. And I'm kind of torn about whether or not I want to invest in those again. I have Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy X, X-2, all on my PS4. And I have yet to really play them. Mostly I got them so that I could play them in the future when there's a lull. But I haven't really touched them. And I don't know that having them on the Switch would make me play them anymore. That's certainly my console of choice, is the Nintendo Switch. But I don't know if I want to repurchase them all over again for the Switch just so that I can carry them around. And I'm curious as to how many of you out there who already own copies of these games are going to rebuy them once they come to the Nintendo Switch, because that's a lot of money to invest. I mean, I probably wouldn't have bought them at the time that I did, except they were there was a PlayStation Flash sale, which happens all the time. It's a fantastic thing where there's constantly huge sales on PlayStation, and you can go through and buy stuff really, really cheaply. And that's when I bought all those Final Fantasy games. They're probably going to be full price on the Nintendo Switch. And even though I already own them on PS4, I'm tempted to pick them up for the Switch. And I'm curious what you guys think. If you are going to be rebuying these games, or if you've never played them before and you'll be picking them up for the first time. I'm just curious as to how well these Final Fantasy games are going to sell. And if I were to guess, I would say that they will all sell very, very well, but none of them will sell nearly as well as 7, because 7 is like this darling that everybody adores. And it's not that it's that amazing, but at the time when it came out, it was groundbreaking and mind-blowing, and there was no other disc that spent as much time in my PS1 than Final Fantasy VII. It was my first Final Fantasy, and man, I spent so many hours. In fact, I played that game so much that I think the only thing I stopped for was I would pause it on Sundays so that I could watch The Simpsons. And the rest of the time, that's what was playing on my TV, was Final Fantasy VII. It's such a great game, and dang it, I may have just talked myself into buying it all over again.